Well, no question. We sit 8-5 in the league, and they sit 9-4. So, you know, this time of year, the last 3 weeks of the season, everybody's jockeying for the best, postseason positioning. And, it's important for us to, to protect our home floor and come away with the win.
Well, this is a great opportunity for our ball club tonight, having beaten Sacred Heart on our home floor, to come down here tonight to really secure the third position right now in the standings, to get to our 10th conference win. Being able to do all of that tonight, going forward, really giving us a good position. We want to win games this time of the year in February. March Madness is right around the corner.
Coming up, two of the NEC's upper echelon squads, Sacred Heart and Quinnipiac, renew their round ball rivalry. Geographical proximity intensifies this all-Connecticut encounter that gets underway next. Very interesting player to watch. We'll talk about her today, the freshman for the Pioneers, as Evans hits a three. Evans averages about 5 rebounds a game. Pretty nice job rebounding the basketball. Here's Taylor. That's an easy.
She just kind of pushed that one up there, but a good finish.
Career rebounds. One of the most decorated players in Pioneers history. Kaminski from the outside cans the triple. That is her 8th three-pointer of the season. Decided to reset the offense.
And that is something they've been working so hard on.
Kari Goodchild, and I'll tell you, that's a nice three ball. She's at 10 seconds to shoot. Man from the outside does not get the three, but the putback. And a nice job by Brittany Hill, her first bucket by the Bobcats. Dunbar in the left corner. Kaminski fires the three and hits it again. Was on the Pioneers' Bland. That is her second. Underneath, that's an easy one for Kylie Evans. She has 5.
That would have been a wasted opportunity by the Bobcats.
Morgan Merriman kisses one off the rim. Her first basket for 2. She averages 6.5. And Hill with 5 seconds to go. The 360, the scoop shot, and the basket.
That's a really nice shot by Hill. She's been playing very hard, a hustle, gritty player. And right there, getting a couple points for herself and for the team. But I like the move by her with seconds remaining on the shot clock.
And all reliable, Maggie Cosgrove with the catch and shoot 3. She rattles it home for her first points of the day. There's Kaminski. Quinnipiac 7 of 16 from the field. Make it 8 of 17. They're up at about 45%.
To be some accuracy on the offensive end, and they need to string some shots together.
Maggie Cosgrove can help them out. She knocks down her second 3. She's got 6 seconds to shoot. Norman has got to hurry. She tries to make something happen and does. The bucket and the foul. Norman for Merriman. Fighting her way for 2.
Well, Ericka Norman is doing everything she can, getting steals, getting the ball up the court quickly. But right there, Goodchild answers with a 3. Coming out of the break, she just tried to put up a quick 3. Right now, she's starting to really understand the flow of the offense.
Ericka Norman off the steal. Feeds Kylie Evans for the bucket and the foul. Norman drives to the basket and gets the roll. We are tied at 33. The buzzer sounds. That's been a pretty good half of basketball. Taylor up top for 3. Gets the roll.
Taylor couldn't handle it as it went out underneath the basket.
2 minutes gone by in the second half. Barron straight on for 3.
That was a tough shot, and it had a prayer. Just came in and out.
Kylie Evans has no problem. She's in the paint 16 to 10. Up top, the catch and shoot by Kylie Evans for 3.
She's the John Starks of this basketball team, and if she can get hot, they are.
Barron. She's picked up by Norman.
Saw some nice moves by Hill in the first half. She was 2 of 2, and right there, another freshman taking care of business.
Merriman went for the steal, and McQueen went at the other end. Taylor with the deflection, but Goodchild makes something out of nothing. She's got herself 10 points. Down low, Warner works hard and delivers. She has 3.
Yelling at her players and trying to elicit some type of response.
The bucket and the foul by Ericka Norman, who beats the shot clock, and that is at the break. Lee back, down low for Dunbar, and fights her way in for a bucket. She's got 8.
That ball just fell down. You own this game right now.
Taylor set the pick for Norman, dishes for Bland, and she's got 3 hands off to Norman. She will push it ahead of the field. Alexis Campbell.
Well, finally, so many open looks, maybe a little bit too open.
Kaminski for 3 for the 3rd time tonight. She's got 15, and we've got for that.
Yeah, that was a tough shot. We know she has that kind of range, but she was falling away. And watch out, because Ericka Norman, the freshman, is turning heads.
And now here's Ericka Norman.
So if the score stands here, Paul.
It won't, because Kylie Evans sticks a 3, and she's got 21 points.
Well, what I should have said, if Sacred Heart continues to hold on to this lead, they will then have beaten the top 3 teams in this conference. It was really the 2nd and 3rd opportunities that ultimately plagued the Bobcats.
And it is over as Sacred Heart outlasts Quinnipiac 66-54. And once again, Quinnipiac and Sacred Heart are now tied for 3rd place in the Northeast Conference at 9-5. We'll be back to put a cap on this one. You've been watching Northeast Conference basketball. Back here on MSG, where Sacred Heart has won this women's game 66-54, and our own John Schmeelk is standing by with 2 of today's stars.
Yeah, Paul, I'm here with Callan Taylor and our Ruby Tuesday player of the game, Ericka Norman. Ericka, a career high for you, 14 points, also 7 assists, 5 rebounds. How'd you do so well offensively today?
Actually, I learned that Barron wasn't as tough as I thought. She's an all-star player, so to get 14 points against her is really an honor, honestly. And I learned not to rely on Callan so much, and to know that I can score my own points, and I don't have to dish out every time.
And how about your defense on Barron? She played well in the first game. You picked up 2 early fouls. What did you adjust in today's game?
Keep my hands off release. I noticed that she plays just like me, so when people are up on me, it's easier to go around. So play off of her, make her shoot, make her pass, and she can't score as many points if you play off of her.
Ericka, thank you very much. Callan, you out-rebounded Quinnipiac today by double digits. You got out-rebounded big time on Saturday. I know that was a huge goal for you today.
Yeah, Coach really stressed that last game. I think we only had 28 rebounds as a team, and they had like 40-something. So that definitely, yesterday in practice, you know, he really stressed rebounding, and we came out today and got it done.
Callan, congratulations. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Paul, why don't you wrap it up?
Well, you know, in spite of those 2 performances, the Pioneers also got 21 points out of Kylie Evans. This was truly a team effort.
It really was. Everyone stepped up. We always talk about Maggie Cosgrove and Callan Taylor, but today it was a total team effort for the Pioneers, and you know what? 47 rebounds for them tonight. They certainly went back to the drawing board and got it done here at home tonight.
Courtney Kaminski had 18 points for the Bobcats, but it simply was not enough. The Pioneers would not be denied. They're now tied with Quinnipiac for 3rd place in the league.
It's going to be an exciting road to the finish.
We've got only 4 regular season games left to the NEC Women's Tournament, so stay tuned. Once again, our final score, Sacred Heart 66 and Quinnipiac 54. Don't forget, coming up at 7:30, the men take the court as the Bobcats and Pioneers continue this Connecticut rivalry. This telecast is a copyrighted production of the Northeast Conference and was produced in association with P.S. Wolf Media. For Tara Petrolino, John Schmeelk, and our entire crew, this is Paul Latino saying so long, everybody. We'll be back with the men in just a bit. Now, earlier today, our own John Schmeelk had a chance to sit down with one of the all-time NEC greats. To listen in, it's pretty interesting.
And now we're joined by Sacred Heart senior guard, Alisa Apo. Alisa, thanks a lot for joining us today. You suffered an injury at the end of December. You tried to make your way back. You decided not to have surgery. Can you take us through the process of making that decision and coming back from that injury, which you did on Saturday?
Yeah. As you said, I got hurt the end of December. I was on a fast break layup with 1 second left in the half, and my left leg just completely gave out. But I made a decision to not get surgery right away. I wanted to try my best to come back and play. I wasn't ready to just let it go, you know. So for 5 or 6 weeks, I rehabbed every day, maybe if I was lucky 1 day off a week. And I would come in 2 hours before practice. I would do 2 hours of rehab. I'd come up and watch practice. I would be running up and down the court. I'd be doing some jumps. I'd be doing all kinds of things during practice. And I'd end up staying for another hour after practice. So my days were, I was spending about 5 hours a day at the gym. So it was tough, but, you know, it was worth it. As you know, I tried to play again on Saturday, and my left leg, I went up for a rebound. My left leg just completely gave out again. I know that's the end for me, but now at least I have a little bit of closure. Before, when it happened, I just felt like it was completely taken away from me. But now I worked hard. I tried my best to get back on the court, and it just didn't seem like it was meant to be. So I have more closure now, and I'm at ease with it.
As you look back on your career at Sacred Heart, what's the one thing that's going to stick out for you? Is it the rookie of the year? Is it the player of the year? Or is it something else that maybe we wouldn't think about?
The one thing that's going to stick out, this may sound cliche, but is winning the NEC tournament in my sophomore year. We went undefeated in the conference, and it was such an amazing experience. It was an amazing experience to go to the NCAA tournament. It was a lot of fun, and that's the one thing that I'm always going to remember.
What is it like playing for Coach Ed Swanson?
It's tough at times. He's tough. He doesn't sugarcoat things. He's not going to be easy on you. He's tough, and he wants to get the most out of his players, but I think he does a good job in doing that. If you can take the heat, if you can take getting yelled at a couple times, he's going to get the most out of you, and I think in the end he makes you a better person because of it.
All right, and finally, you're graduating. It's obviously a tough work environment out there. What are your plans after college?
I am open to anything, but as of right now, I have accepted a position to do a training program with UBS Investment Bank. I'm not sure where that's going to be right now, but it's a 2-year program, and it's a very good opportunity, so that's what my plan is right now.
Great on the court, prepared off the court. Alisa, we appreciate the time. Thanks a lot.
Well, thank you for having me.
That's Sacred Heart senior guard Alisa Apo. Paul, back to you.
Apo out of Freehold, New Jersey, one of the all-time greats, over 1,500 career points. She was third on Sacred Heart's all-time scoring list when she closed the book.